Hello everyone, welcome back to Next Step Immigration. We hope you are doing great today. Did you know that all residents of Australia who possess sponsorship visas are now eligible to seek permanent residency? In this video, we'll go through the precise requirements as well as the revisions to the 186 Permanent Employer Nomination Visa. By the end of the year, all Australians with sponsorship visas, including those whose jobs are on the STSOL, will be allowed to apply for their Permanent Employer Nomination 186 visas. Additionally, there were a lot of promising improvements mentioned in relation to the review of the Australian immigration system, and some of these changes have been validated with regard to the sponsorship visa. Details of sponsorship visa changes. At the moment, the Subclass 186 visa, also known as the Employer Nomination Scheme visa, is a type of permanent residency visa that has to be sponsored by an employer who is nominating the applicant. You must work in one of the professions on the 186 visa occupations list to qualify for either the transition or direct stream of the 186 visas. IELTS or an equivalent test with a minimum overall score of 6 in English language proficiency is required. Additionally, candidates for the direct entry stream must be no older than 45 at the time of application, while applicants for the temporary residence transition stream must not be older than 50. However, the Australian Subclass 186 Employer Nomination Visa's eligibility conditions haven't altered since the Liberals took office more than 5 years ago. Since that time, the 186 Employer Nomination Visa has only been open to sponsored employees who may nominate jobs on the Medium and Long-Term Strategic Skills List, or MLTSSL. Additionally, candidates are only qualified for the temporary residence transition stream if they have at least 3 years of continuous employment with the sponsoring business. This will change by the conclusion of the 2022-2023 fiscal year, according to a formal media statement from the Department of Home Affairs. Every holder of a sponsorship visa in Australia with a Subclass 482 visa will be qualified to apply for permanent residence under the new Labour administration, which will return things to as they were 5 years ago. Regardless of whether their profession is listed on the Short-Term Skill Occupations List, STSOL, or the Medium and Long-Term Strategic Skills List, MLTSSL, they can do this under the Employer Nomination Scheme, Subclass 186 visa. Even better, fewer working years will be necessary for someone with a sponsorship visa to qualify for permanent residency in Australia. Sponsorship visa holders may be eligible after 2 years rather than needing to work for the same business for 3 years. What are the requirements? 1. The employer must first consent to propose the sponsored employee for a permanent visa, at the employer's discretion. 2. The employer's operation must fulfill the requirements for nomination. 3. The visa applicant must fulfill minimum age, English language, physical, and moral standards. Beginning from July 1, 2023, the minimum yearly wage package for sponsored visas will rise. The annual adjustment for the Temporary Skilled Migration Income Threshold, or TSMIT, will be from $53,900 to $70,000. The government thinks this is where it would be if this had been changed annually, even though it hasn't been for the previous 10 years. Only applications submitted on or after July 1, 2023, will be eligible for the new wage package. Also, the Australian Border Force and the Department of Home Affairs will get an additional $630 million from the government to strengthen the nation's immigration policies and already strong border and national security frameworks. That will be all in this video. Please share your opinions with us in the comments area. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable the notification bell to receive updates on job and immigration news. Thanks for watching. Good luck.